State captured arms manufacturer Denel is centre stage this week with the release of Part 2 of the State Capture Inquiry report. It details how corruption and maladministration shattered Denel, using the same modus operandi seen at other parastatals. The once thriving arms manufacturer is now begging for bailouts from government. Staff have been paid infrequently for months now. Let's get an update from Solidarity Union representative and spokesperson Derek Muntz. Derek, thank you so much for joining us this evening. What has been going on with staff? What is the current situation? And what are you going to do?
Well, good evening, Sally, first and foremost. We in court on the 10th of February for outstanding salaries, and this is for a period from August 2020 up until December 2021. So that court, what we are requesting or what we want the court to intervene in order is an approximately 90 million rand worth of salaries that's outstanding for our members.
Talk to me about the position that Denel finds itself in. We have seen business rescue for other state-owned enterprises that were shattered by state capture. What actually is the plan with Denel?
Sally, if we knew, we would not be sitting and having this conversation, unfortunately. You know, it's obviously got legacy issues. We all read the report last night or the night before, referring to the State Capture Report, Volume 2. It found its origin in 2014 already, where the then board granted lucrative, dodgy deals to the then Saxon World cabal. So we are sitting with that legacy issues today, and it's got a lasting effect on how Denel conducts business.
So, I mean, this is the astonishing thing, because I think it was in 2015, Denel was making billions in profit. Now it's in debt to the tune of at least R500 million. I mean, how does it go so tragically downhill in a matter of 6 years?
Well, if you go into what the report is saying, the then CEO, Riaz Soligi, did not want to take underhand cuts or deals from the Saxon World meetings that they had, and they quickly worked him out of the system so that they can loot and get their access to state funds.
Talk to me about how staff are feeling. I mean, the arms manufacturer used to be, you know, quite a feather in the cap of South Africa. How are staff coping, like practically, but how is morale?
Well, they are not coping. Plain and simple. You know, we're a trade union, but it feels like we are doing the HR compliance. We are making sure that in those divisions where they don't pay salaries, which is the case on a monthly basis, as you alluded in your opening, we actually provide food parcels to those staff members. We've been doing it for months, and we will continue to do so whilst we've got the capability to do it. So there's a lot of stories of people losing their houses, people committing suicide. It's a very tragic story, and unfortunately, there is no end in sight or in sight.
I mean, you said earlier when I asked you, you know, about business rescue, you said, well, if we knew what the plan was, you know, we wouldn't be sitting where we are. But what are the best options on the table? What is the likely next scenario?
Well, the next scenario is if we want to follow the recommendations of the plan of 2 nights ago, then our focus shifts to the prosecuting authorities to monitor whether they execute on that recommendations as prescribed in terms of their authority. We are making plans ourselves. We will communicate on this particular score once we are able to.
All right. Well, please do stay in touch. Yes, we'll hear from you after you've gone to court on the 10th of February. Thank you so much.